beats one up.
Yes!
Hey!
It's Frisky Friday on this afternoon delight show.
Yes.
So excited. Sunny's drop everything, fluff your lashes, silence your text messages because it's time, boo. The one, the only afternoon show where the gossip is hot and the takes are hotter. The only thing that we take seriously in this show is being absolutely what?
Fabulous.
Love it. Oh my gosh. I am with these two incredible queens. I've got Mel and Ashim in studio today.
Hi, guys.
Super, super excited to dive into this. But before we get into this whole show, we love to do our icebreaker, a little warm up. We're going to do the Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. I'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, let's jump into this. Okay.
What you got for us?
We've got local legends and sound wave showdown today. Okay, this is not, I've heard already from the Peanut Gallery that this is a very challenging.
This is hard, guys.
It's a very challenging quiz today.
Peanut Gallery.
But don't worry. Well, it's a very expensive peanut gallery. So I will help you get to the way everyone loves when I give a little hints. Okay, so this first question today. Which iconic jazz musician was born in St. Augustine in 1911 and became known as the Dean of Afro-American Composers? Is it A, Duke Ellington, B, Ray Charles, C, James Weldon Johnson, or D, R, Nathaniel Dett?
This is hard.
I'm going to guess D. I don't know why.
I don't know. So I'm going to say, okay, wait. A was Duke Ellington?
Duke Ellington
I know
was
he's played
A.
here,
Do
but I
you
don't think he was
want
born
the
here.
Davy? You can only ask me for a clue. Each of you get 3 attempts.
Can we phone a friend?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That's what I mean. You're going to phone. I'm your friend.
Phoning a friend.
Can we phone in Davy and say, do you
Yes.
want to use one of your clues for this one?
we only get-
It's like a mulligan.
we get-
Hold on, let
3
me
for
think
the
this
whole-
through. Wait, I can get 50-50 here. So I think I'm going to pass on the phone a friend because Duke Ellington performed here, but I don't think he was born here. Ray
Okay.
Charles went to school here at the Florida School for Deaf and Blind, but I don't think he was born here either. I watched the movie. It was like Georgia or something.
Right.
The other two were who?
James Weldon Johnson
And
or Nathaniel Dett.
I'm not even going to
I'm
use
going to go with
Google.
C just because.
All right, we got a
See your way
C.
through it.
We got a C and a
See
D.
our way through. When in doubt, see it out. And I didn't use Google to cheat this time.
Oh, so we've got Mel and we've got Ashim. So we've got
Okay.
Mel. You said D and
Yep.
Scott. Okay. Which St. Augustine-based blues musician is known for his soulful sound and has performed everywhere from Lincolnville porches to world stages? Was it A, Willie Green, B, J.J. Gray, C, Mavis Staples, or D, Troy Boudreau?
I'm going to go with J.J. Gray.
I'm going to go with B also.
And I only because when I was landing at Jacksonville Airport one time, I saw him at the luggage carousel, and I thought, ooh, so I know he's in our area.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up,
I just took a guess.
known for her powerful voice and local pride, which modern day St. Augustine artist just debuted her new song "Belong" right here on Sunny TV?
I know this. I know this.
Was
We
it
know this
A,
one.
Lindsay Smith, B, Heather Craig, C, Jolie, or D, Emily St. James?
C, Jolie.
All right.
Ashim, we got one right.
That was easy.
Yes.
Nice. Next up, which venue has been rocking the Bayfront since 1879 and once hosted jazz, blues, and soul legends in the heart of historic St. Augustine? Was it A, Prohibition Kitchen, B, the Conch House, C, the Lincolnville Museum and Cultural Center, formerly known as the Excelsior School, or D, the Teeny Martini Bar?
They're hard. Okay, let's see.
Let me
Process
know if you want to
elimination
phone a
again.
friend.
I think I might get this one right, actually. I'm going with D, the Teeny Martini Bar.
I'm going to go with D too because the clue said Bayfront,
That's
and
what-
that's
yes,
the only
yep.
one on the Bayfront. So that's my answer.
Okay,
Sticking to it.
interesting. Okay. Next up, which local father-son duo is known for their genre-bending music and high-energy live performances across downtown St. Augustine? Oh. Is it A, Johnson Burns, B, the House Cats, C, the Salt Run Sons, or D, Big Ray and Little Bo?
Okay, Father, I'm going to go with the, seems like the obvious answer here. I bet some of our viewers are going to get this off better than I am. I'm going to go with D, Big Ray and Little Bo. But I feel like
I'm
that's
gonna
not
go
right.
with the Salt Run Sons because they mentioned Son. We don't know how many sons he has. Maybe there's multiple. So I'm gonna go. I
This
don't know.
quiz
I
is
this
really
is
hard.
I don't know all these. I don't get out much anymore.
So what happens when we're starting to talk to ourselves with negative energy like the both of you are doing? You need to
we think
talk
about
to
our
yourself.
Care Bear stare.
Right.
Okay, where's
we
that
have
sunny?
Sunshine Bear here
All right,
that's
fine.
leading the pack.
No more
Positive
negative
thoughts,
talk,
positive
Ashim. We can
energy.
do this.
You can
We
do
can do
this.
this. We can do it. We got it,
Just
Mel.
do it. Care Bear stare.
If you listen to the words, here we go. What major St. Augustine music festival draws regional and national acts while raising funds for local charities? Is it A, Rhythm and Roots, B, Island Vibes Festival, C, Rhythm and Ribs, or D, Bridge Beats?
See, rhythm and
Yes,
ribs.
I'm going with C, rhythm and ribs as well.
Is it still
excellent.
See all
happening?
day. See all day.
When in doubt, see it out, girl.
Next up, this beloved Lincolnville-born folk musician has performed for decades, weaving local history and heart into every lyric. Is it A, Joshua Tennessee Worthy, B, legendary Bob Patterson, C, Pat Croce, or D, Roy Mitchell?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Joshua Tennessee with Worthy.
Okay.
Wait, wasn't he born in? Wait. I'm gonna phone a friend on this one.
Okay,
Give me a Davy clue.
okay. So this Lincolnville-based folk musician has performed for decades. Also in the Gamble Rogers Music Festival. Let's see, is
Oh, I kind of
first
change it now.
name is short for a man's name that begins with an R.
I'm switching to
Bob
B.
Patterson.
There it
I'm
is!
switching mine to B.
Too bad.
No.
bad. So
Alright,
sad,
we'll
Mel. Too
switch
bad.
it. We'll switch
I
it.
just
that
made
was
the
not
word
positive.
no have.
Positive
She was
energy. Oh, I'm
already
so sorry for
negative.
that.
Yeah, we got to keep her positive. That's a good call. Next up, which downtown spot is launched for local singer-songwriters and hosted countless intimate music sets on its patio stage? Is it A, Ice Plant, B, the Milltop Tavern, C, Meehan's, or D, the Floridian?
Ooh, this is tough.
Which
Okay.
downtown hotspot is a launch pad for local singer-songwriters?
I'm going to Milltop Tavern.
Same here. Oh, me and you. B.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
go with B.
twins.
Milltop
I'm
because
going
they
B.
always have music there. It's great.
Next up, known for their swamp funk sound, which sound and sultry stage presence, which local modern band just headlined at Pierre's Pub? Is it A, Bad Mojo, B, River Blessings, C, Honeyhounds, or D, the Alligator Rhythms?
I have a toss up between two.
You said river blessings, and I thought many blessings.
I
many
did too.
blessings.
See, I feel like I should. I feel like I should go with D here because swamp funk and there's alligators.
Okay.
I don't know any of these, so it's going to be a wild shot in the dark. So I'm going to go with. I like the name Honeyhounds, so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, it could be honey
It's a
on
cute
name. I don't
know. Maybe it's not supposed to be a cute
Really
name. Pretty
appreciate
name.
you guys listening to the Music Report in the morning. Awesome.
I listen, but I don't go anywhere because I'm in bed by 9.
Ah,
Sad
you can always
person.
go see Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Which local music nonprofit works with youth to provide instrument access, mentorship, and performance opportunities in St.
We
Augustine?
better get this one
I
right.
know this one. I know this one.
I know you know this one. Is it A, Emma Concert Association, B, Hopeful Harmonies, or C, Jam, Junior Artist Music Movement, or D, Strings in the Sun?
A.
Emma, A.
We better get
they
that
have
one
such
right.
a
All
great
right.
program. I love the Emma concert series. They're so good.
Let's see how you all did. The first one, the answer is D, Nathaniel Dett. Melanie has
Hey,
got that correct.
that was a great guess. I did.
Second one, you both were wrong. It is Willie Green.
Tied for 0.
Third one is C. Jolie. We got that right.
Yay, we finally got one.
Fourth one, everybody got this one wrong. It's D, the Lincolnville Museum and Cultural Center, which honestly used to be part of the Bayfront back in the day.
Well, you
had
skipped over the Jolie one.
They
but
had
there
a
you go.
performance space there. Yeah.
Wow.
Next up, that was a tricky one. Next one is, let me see, B, the House Cats. You both got that one incorrect.
Awesome. We're,
We're
doing
doing really
great.
well.
You both got Rhythm and Ribs right. Okay.
There's one.
You both got legendary Bob Patterson right.
Okay.
B. Then you got the Milltop Tavern. You got that correct.
Okay.
Ashim got Honeyhounds correct.
Yes, girl. Great job.
Congratulations.
Good guessing.
And then you both got Emma Concert Association, which means
Ashim.
you guys tied.
Shut up.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
right. We both
tied.
High
got
five.
6.
High five.
Which
High five.
means we have got to do a
tiebreaker?
tiebreaker
Oh, no.
round,
Oh,
which is
Lord.
not multiple choice. It is actually, you have to know the name of this band, but I know that you both know it. What is the legendary hair band we have in town?
Paper cut.
She won. She got in there. Paper
But you
cut
know what?
was
If
the
I'm
answer.
gonna lose, I want
Shout
to
out
lose.
to Todd.
Listen, if I'm gonna
Tony.
lose, I want to
All the
lose
rest.
to a friend.
Oh, that's great.
Yay.
Well, thank you for being a friend. You can head on over to Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. It's your secret getaway to a fabulous time, tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn. This charming spot boasts courtyard settings and straight out of a dream on north end side of the north end side of St. George Street. Super cool. It's not just a wine bar; it's a place where magic and the perfect evening begins. The wine collection features over 85 unique gems, all rated over 90 points by Robert Parker. Super special, super unique. Go check them out this weekend. It is a oasis for you, boo. 904-827-5740. Go say hi to the team. Go say hi to Katie and everybody. Nicole down there. They're amazing, amazing, amazing. Bin 39. All right, let's get into it. Celebrity tea. This is not your grandma's afternoon tea, honey. We are serving up the gossip today. How about Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom?
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah.
They've officially split up after 10 years together. The decision comes after months of quiet tension, reportedly triggered by the disappointing reception of Perry's new album, 143, when struggles with her recent Lifetimes tour, which was a hot mess.
Yeah, that was not
Like, did they
good.
even rehearse? The couple have been living separately since Perry went on tour, and though they tried to root their family life in Montecito, sources confirm it wasn't enough to bridge the growing divide. You know, this kind of is interesting when you have two artists together.
Yeah.
And when one is kind of struggling and the other one is, doing well, it's got to be a tension thing. It's got to
Yeah.
be, right?
Right.
I think so.
Especially if you have a competitive edge in
Well,
something.
and then, I mean, I wonder if she's like, I can't believe I'm doing this bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she sees her husband, and Orlando Bloom's always like he hasn't had a movie in quite a while. I don't
Right.
think. But
no, yeah.
but
He's really into
still-
paddleboarding in the
Yeah.
nude. Yeah. He's very naked all the time. He's all over. I mean,
Hey, it's
definitely.
okay.
He does.
I'm not mad at that.
No, he brought the club back into business. Yeah. But they both have a daughter. They share a 4-year-old daughter named Daisy Dove and are committed to peaceful, respectful co-parenting together. It's kind of sad. I see him at the Bezos wedding,
Yeah.
all dressed in white. He said hello to Kim K.
I
which
saw that.
That's got some
What,
heads
what,
turning
what?
too because she's also single and
She's
ready to mingle.
single. Yeah.
Interesting,
Ay,
right?
ay, ay. No, but
Messy.
they were the power couple nobody expected. First linked after a flirty encounter in 2016 at a Golden Globes party.
Oh.
They were engaged in 2019, and their daughter Daisy was born in 2020.
Wow. They never made it down the aisle. Wedding plans paused during the pandemic, obviously, and they never rescheduled. So there's one of those couples with sort of like common law marriage, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, I don't know that really works.
What are your thoughts on Katy Perry? Yeah, in the same way, just like that.
I
Boom.
used to be. So
Period.
when she was like the era of Firework, like
Right.
that was the
Yeah.
anthem. You
Right.
would hear that song,
Like
you get so excited. And then I
extraterrestrial.
just feel like it went slowly down. And
Yeah.
like, I feel like it lost some of the excitement. I don't know. This
I
may
mean,
sound bad.
E.T., great single.
Yeah.
What was the song? Eye of the Tiger, whatever.
I'm
that
a
was.
fighter,
Yeah, that's a good
dancing
one.
through the
Yeah.
something.
Cute. Like, those were cute hits, but I haven't,
Yeah,
I
don't know
feel
why.
like
I
once
just feel like
She was discovered by Madonna.
I think
do you know
I've
that?
wanted her. Maybe I think I wanted her to evolve a little bit more
Hmm.
and have like more range in the music. I don't know. I just
She's
feel
always
like,
been that kind of bubble gum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like that was her
pop.
thing.
I
and
kissed a girl.
kinda-
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of got stuck there.
I know.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
like
right,
she hasn't
Mel.
evolved past that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Gaga. Like, look, every album that Gaga has is something
Yes.
different. There's acoustic, there's dance.
Oh,
Madonna did the same thing, right? There were
It's called a
different
reinvention.
flavors.
But, Yeah.
I'm wondering if by her going on the rocket ship,
Hmm.
spaceship, whatever you
She
were,
lost a little brain cell.
pretending to be an astronaut, if she thought that would help her like revamp it up a
I
little.
know. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
No,
a bad
is
call.
she technically considered an astronaut now because she's done that? I think
guess
so.
so. Yeah.
Well, they have to do the training
I
to
mean-
go up
Wait
in
a
the
minute.
rocket
She
ship.
was up in space with
Yeah.
Lauren Sanchez.
Gayle
Right.
King.
Getting married.
Right.
And Gayle King's at the wedding too. And Orlando Bloom is at the wedding.
And Katie's
And
not.
Katie's not.
Interesting, right?
Did you think about like that?
Yeah.
She was up in a spaceship with this woman.
Right.
And she is not at the wedding.
And she goes up in a spaceship one time, and now she's an astronaut. Does that mean if I step into the ocean, I'm a scuba diver? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it makes you a merman.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're gonna pivot over. There's some bridge over troubled vocals. Truth be told, Leanne
I know.
Rimes loses
We
it.
are so punny on this show.
Literally.
It's ridiculous.
Leanne Rimes had a dramatic onstage mishap at her concert in some casino resort in Washington where her front dental bridge fell out mid-performance. Not once, but twice. The first incident happened while she was singing One Way Ticket, prompting her to run off stage to reinsert the bridge. She returned to finish the song holding her teeth in place with her hand. The second time it happened was during Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Such a good song.
She again powered
Coyote
through. Later, she posted on Instagram calling it the most epic experience ever, using humor and honesty to turn an awkward moment. And you have to. I'm glad she owned the moment because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
What a freaking mess.
Oh my God.
my
She's
gosh.
42 and she's had extensive dental work, including a front bridge. You know what she needed? She needed a stage mom like Toddlers and Tiaras. They would have kept that bridge
They
in.
would have glued that baby in with some shellac and some
What
hairspray,
like
some
the-
bobby pins.
But how would it sound? I can't fight the moonlight.
yeah, because you
She's
need
trying to
that
hold
to
it.
you need that to make certain sounds. Like you can't make a T or a D. What?
How does this happen?
How does this happen? How does
Whoever
Is this
did-
polydent? I mean, like, how
Right,
does this
like-
happen?
Why
well,
were they not
whoever
permanent?
put the bridge in obviously didn't do it correctly, but then
Clearly.
the twice.
But the glue must have not been gluing or
Oh
something.
my
I don't know, mi
gosh.
amor. This is a
Like
hot
I've heard
mess.
of wardrobe malfunctions, but like
This is
this is a whole nother level.
Honestly, I cannot wait
but I like
for.
that she handled it with humor and like making fun of herself.
I
Like,
mean, Brandy Glanville is going to chime in. I cannot
you
wait for
know
this.
she
You know
is.
she's going to say
well,
something.
Brandy's too busy with the parasites under her face.
Yeah.
Mel,
Brandy's-
tell everybody why Brandy.
Okay. So, Brandy Glanville was married to the man, said man.
Eddie.
Sipping.
Yeah,
I
Eddie.
wasn't going to put him on Front Street.
Oh, please.
Well, he
deserves
was
it.
actually he was married to, and then Leanne Rhymes and him started doing this.
Yeah.
Doing that
Thing.
like Hallmark
Canoodling.
movie. It was like a Hallmark or
Yeah.
one of those movies. Yeah.
They met on the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then Brandy Glanville started messing with him. So now it's a whole thing. So Brandy keeps coming for Leanne, and Leanne is like, "Really? Just leave me alone, girl. Go away." But she doesn't go away. But now Brandy's got
sold her
parasites
man.
in her
Yeah.
face, and
So I mean, I hate like you know that she's gonna have some fun comments about this
Uh-huh.
because
Oh, she's gonna-
Brandy
yeah.
was the scorned woman. Like
yep, just
Yeah.
get ready.
man came in, stole her man,
Uh-huh.
and then they're off living this beautiful life. And now
get
poor
ready.
Brandy's had this thing happening with her face for a while now, like it's all puffy. So you know she's there. What's the word? Schadenfreude?
She's waiting.
Schadenfreude?
Yeah.
I can't say it right.
She
But
Yeah.
she's
is
gonna be-
waiting.
Oh,
But
I
I-
know she's going to pounce.
But I feel bad for Leanne, and I have to give Leanne Rhymes credit because being on a stage, if something happens, the show must
Must
go
go
on.
on,
You
yeah.
just keep going. You roll with it. Whether
I
it's a
remember
costume malfunction,
Dropping
you
an
freaked your-
F-bomb on a morning show.
There
The
you
show
go.
must go on.
Years
That
ago, people used to wear. Well, they still have them. They're called posh ponies. It's like a ponytail extension that's teased up. Whatever. It's fake.
Yeah.
It's the bump it.
Well, kind of like a bump it, but a ponytail that's terrible. No, so years ago, people wouldn't put them in right because you have to like sew it to the hair tie. Well, what happened was this team was on the floor competing and they're tumbling, so they're doing flips in the air with no hands. Two of the girls that were crossing each other like this across the back, both of their posh ponies came out as they were flipping, and it
Hey, it was
landed.
choreographed.
It landed on the stage, and they kept going.
You got
And
to.
then the next girl that came through picked it up in her hand, stuck it in the back of her skirt, and they kept performing.
You
So
got
she had
to.
a hairy crack?
She did. She stuck it right in the back of her skirt.
Oh, my
But
God.
they didn't stop. They kept going.
Wow.
Well,
See,
that's the way.
kudos to those two, and kudos to Leanne Rhymes for continuing on, for finishing the show, and maybe she needs to go see her dentist.
Right. Ooh, this next story, double dribble, double drama.
that's a lot
NBA
of
player
Ds.
Dylan Brooks has filed for a restraining order against his ex-girlfriend, Heather Andrews, who is also the mother of their two young children, 5 and 2. Brooks admitted that the request in Los Angeles on June 25th, just one day after Andrews filed a restraining order against him. Oh, it's a he said, she said. In this filing, Brooke claims Andrews has destroyed property, hacked into his social media accounts, and even threatened to cut off his fingers.
What is she part of like the mob? What's happening here?
He also accuses her of sending threatening messages to him and his mother, and vandalizing the house while he was playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Excuse me. Brooks and Andrews began their relationship back in 2018 after meeting at a Las Vegas strip club.
Well,
That's
I'm
a hot
sorry.
one.
That's,
Perfect.
That's
Great
not
meeting.
how things work out there, friend.
Gee.
Choice cuts.
Quality.
Right there. Their
Great place to
romance
start.
quickly turned volatile, and their current legal battle reflects years of reported conflict. Brooks, now entering his 9th NBA season, congratulations to that, was recently traded to the Phoenix Suns. The case is ongoing. Oh my gosh, Mel, dive into
Guys,
this.
all I have to say is let's just. If you meet at a strip club,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's start
do we
there.
really
Start
think
there and end there. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like that's
Thank
it.
you, Regine.
do
Thank
we
you.
really think that's a great idea? Do we think that this is setting you up for a successful relationship?
Not
One
in
iota.
the least. No, my gosh.
I'm
Are you
just-
kidding?
But she became pregnant just months into their relationship. I am so shocked about that. Oh my God, you
Shocker.
guys, their dynamic has been described as rocky from the start, with years of tension and legal conflict brewing beneath the surface. Ladies and gentlemen here
Of the jury.
Of the jury.
of the jury, if you are in a volatile relationship and months after it's only months and you're having to like involve attorneys and all that, I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not the right person for you to be with.
Yeah.
But that's just what do I know?
I agree. And how did they tough it out? Like 7 years? Like what were they doing? This is just
Obviously
chaos.
hanging out in
All
the
that
strip
chaos?
club.
It's
no.
a lot of.
No, it's too much
that's
chaos.
a lot of
Disaster.
a lot. Yeah, like go unpack that. Go figure yourself out.
Wait,
But-
is that story the Reddit report for today?
No.
Oh,
that what-
That
there's
is
more to come
not.
now.
There
Stay
is a
tuned.
Reddit report coming up, but before we do that, let's jump into Panache real quick. We got a new read from Panache today, so please celebrate it because I wrote it.
Exciting.
Feel ready? Are you ready to feel like the main character? Step inside Panache, where glam isn't just a service, it's a lifestyle. Since 1987, this Aveda salon has been dishing out high vibes and higher cheekbones with every cut, color, and contour. Whether you're in the mood for a bouncy blowout, a transformative facial, or tension-melting massage, the Panache pros are here to sparkle joy from head to heart, one pampered guest at a time.
Love this.
Their artists aren't just stylists, they're dream makers. That's the truth. From
They are.
scalp to soul, this crew is about turning into what you need and dialing the magic all the way up. They have some bonus perks. So if you stroll in and say, Sunny sent me, go to part of Sunny's list, you'll get 15% off of retail products. Even that serum that you've been eyeing, it can be 15% off for you. So Panache is on that Sunny's list. So we'll be keeping those perks spicy and rotating back and back for more. Super cool. And I say this when, and I mean it, go to getpanache.com and
Get with it, boo.
there it is.
I love me some Panache. They
do
handle this
too.
mop. Like, I mean, if anybody can fix this, it's so Juliana is the magician who works my hair. And shout out to Juliana. I adore her. I finally found someone who could make this work. So all this is thanks to
Maybe
Juliana.
she can help me bring my curls back since I've
Yeah.
destroyed them with
She
blowing
is
my
a
hair out.
magician.
I'm
with
telling you,
curls.
Juliana is like the queen diva.
Well, because Kayla,
Yes.
when I wanted to grow my gray out, I went to Kayla. She was amazing.
Yeah?
And I let it get to here, my gray.
Uh-huh.
My mother looked at a picture of me and she goes, "You look like you're wearing a toupee."
Uh,
Mom,
Nope.
so, and I don't think I was ready to let the gray go yet. Both of my sisters have. They look fantastic. My husband was not happy when I went and got it colored back. He's like, "You
So
should
go
let
see
it
Juliana. She's amazing. She's also the designer behind most of the fashions, or a lot of the fashions at the Love Your Mother fashion shows that you've seen over the years.
Yeah.
Like the really cool things made
Yes.
of
she
like
crochets plastic bags into
Yes,
dresses.
that yellow dress I wore was
Amazing.
crocheted
Oh, yeah,
back to
that's
the Dollar
amazing.
General. It was amazing.
Well, I've got an interesting one here. We've got Addie's Reddit rundown report. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
These two have no idea what this report's all about. But yeah, we've got one. Did I just break in and enter and condiments are on file? What? Okay.
What? Do we know?
This I effed up. Okay.
Okay.
Today I effed up. The story comes from a woman who went to visit her friend Jenna at her brand new condo. Jenna wasn't home and she told her friend to let herself in by using the spare key under the potted plant and make herself at home. So that's exactly what she did. She let herself in, made a sandwich, and started wandering around the place, admiring the decor, when suddenly the front door opens and walks in a large, unfamiliar man carrying a duffel bag. Naturally, she panics, thinking she's caught a burglar in the act, and she hurls her sandwich right at his face.
Why would you waste food?
Bread, meat, lettuce, all of it, and locks herself in the bedroom, screaming that she's going to call the police. Then the man, understandably confused and now covered in lunch, yells back at her that he's going to call the police on her. That's when things start to click. She looks around and notices the bedroom is definitely giving her bachelor energy. She asks the guy through the door if she knows her friend Jenna, and he says yes, she is his next door neighbor. Turns out he also keeps a spare key under a potted plant. So she accidentally broke into Jenna's neighbor's condo and smacked him in the face with his own sandwich ingredients and tried to kick him out of his own house. OMG, you guys.
This is too funny.
I mean, how can Jenna be his neighbor now, right?
Guys,
I know.
This sounds
She's
like something I would do.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, my friend accosted you with a ham sandwich.
Oh my God, this is my life. This is like, oh my.
What is the learning lesson here? Double, triple check the
The
number.
address,
Yes.
yeah, like-
Yes. Oh my god.
You guys,
that's hilarious.
I love that. That's a cute one.
Yeah, I think that's a cute one. So do people just put these on there and just want to share? Like, is
and
it
then
venting?
you get like the commenters. Yeah.
So it's just
really,
like they're cleansing their soul because that. I mean, they had
I
to have a
like
good
that
laugh
one.
over that. They did, and the neighbor.
Because
Hopefully, the neighbor laughed.
You know what?
hopefully he laughed on this one. There's nothing
bet
in
he
comments
did.
on. It's too new of a story.
But
But
do you
yeah.
know what I think? You know what I think about that one? I think everybody, all of us have been like, oh my God, that's something I would totally do at one
Yeah.
point in our life.
So
I
embarrassing.
could see it could happen.
I
We've
could
all
totally
done
do that.
embarrassing things.
Oh my gosh.
I do them like 11 times a day.
Well, all right, Sonnies. Court is now in session, and we're presiding today with the sharpest, sassiest, and most opinionated jury on this side of the internet. Is it legit breaking news, or is this just a hot mess wrapped in clickbait? This first one is Topple Me This. The world's tallest domino tower falls with flair. A new Guinness Book of World Records has been set for the tallest domino structure ever built. Team Havesh 5 unveiled a towering domino masterpiece at the National Building Museum in Washington, D.C. Standing an official 33 feet and 2.74 inches tall, the build took 5 days and used an octagonal design to provide structural support, with team members utilizing scissor lifts and carefully placing each domino. The structure broke the previous record of 32 feet. Okay, nice. Where Spectacular Precision had planned. So the build, somehow in here, it falls down. So the tower was so tall that they needed scissor lifts to reach the top of it to build it on the tension. But yeah, this is one of those world record wacky moments. Do you find this newsworthy? What are your thoughts on this? When people go out and like do these random acts to get these world records, how do you guys feel about this?
I think this kind of stuff is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because you got to think
Even
about
when it's random like this?
Yes, I like random
Yes.
things, but
like toilet paper tower, like,
well, but you know what it is? Because think about it. If when we watch the news today, it's all like, bleh, it's
Yeah, it's
like
all-
sad. It's like this is a
We
crazy,
need some
cruel
lighthearted,
world.
fun stuff. And I'm going to admit,
Silly.
like, my brother and I were huge Guinness Book of World Records geeks as a kid. They had the bound books. I don't know if you ever got those.
Yeah.
But every year they
Yeah.
would have the bound book
Right.
of this year's Guinness Book of World Records. And some of them were the same every year. But we looked through that thing. We poured through it. We loved
Yeah.
to see all
So
these different world
quirky
records.
things are cool.
Yes.
That was my
Kinda
question why I put it in
cool.
there. Like, do we like quirky world records like that? Like,
think
I'm the
so.
world record holder for the tallest domino structure.
And I think it's cool. And it's a female-led team. Way to go.
I love
We
that.
built
Love
it
that.
33 feet. I
I
think that's
say-
taller than this building. What it took 5 days or something like that for them to build it. So like
Yeah.
the commitment to this, I give it
Right,
credit.
especially with the scissor lifts and things.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
I-
kind of scary.
I
Scary.
say news.
News.
We all say
Gavel.
news.
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 All right, how about this one? Trash talk. Kentucky woman reclaims $80,000 in the garbage. A Kentucky woman nearly discarded an $80,000 winning scratch-off ticket, but fate intervened. She tossed it in the trash, then reconsidered, retrieved the ticket, scratched it, and discovered the massive win. After taxes, her take home was $57K. The lucky ticket came from Shepherdsville, and the quick rescue from the bin turned what could have been a total loss into a life-changing windfall.
Yay, that's happy